Hello, guys and gals, and this is a movie review for Willy's Wonderland. It is a Nicolas Cage movie, and I first impression was, well, I basically knew that it dealt with animatronics, kind of like Five Nights at Freddy's, and so I kind of expected something like that. But this is actually really the movie really surprised me. I was expecting it to be good, but it was I don't know. I found it to be really, really good. I thought that all the characters were really thought out really well. All the animatronics were thought out really well as well. Um, and it was just really there were a lot of plot twists, and that was interesting to me. Really, really good. Anyways, of course, it's a Nicolas Cage movie, as I mentioned before. So of course it's good. But um, but yeah. So, anyways, first of all, let's go over the plot. You don't really know much about Nicolas Cage or his character, and just a bit of trivia here. Nicolas Cage doesn't have a single spoken line throughout the whole movie. He just never says anything. So it might be that he's mute, as in he can't talk, as in his character can't talk, rather, or something like that. But I don't know. That was really interesting. I didn't think they were gonna take that angle, but that really works. Anyways, so Nicolas Cage, he's just driving through and he drives over these spikes. Someone put tire spikes on the road, and it's like, whoa, okay. So yeah, they so the, the tow truck comes and picks him up, but it's gonna be like $1,000 because all four of the tires are flat. And so yeah, but he can work it off by cleaning this place called Willy's Wonderland, and Willy is a weasel. Well, the animatronic is a weasel. I think that initially it was a guy dressed up like the mascot. And there's a lot of really interesting things. I don't want to give anything away because this movie's really, really good. Well, that's my opinion, of course, that the movie's good, but I really enjoyed it anyways. And there were, I want to say 8 animatronics, actually. I mean, at Five Nights at Freddy, there's only like 5 or 6, but really, really good. There's also lots of plot involved, as it goes along, that really sheds more light on that. But yeah. So, anyways, basically, Nicolas Cage isn't afraid of anything and just is pretty amazing actually. But anyways, or his character is rather. Anyways, um, there's all kinds of these little plot twists that it really enhanced the movie. Um, and you expect something to happen and then something else happens that's like completely different. Really keeps you guessing. Really like it. In fact, I'll probably watch it again, or even try to buy it. I think it's currently $10 at Redbox. That's kind of expensive, so I'll probably wait till it gets a little bit cheaper. But yeah. So, anyways, um, and each of the animatronics is unique. Let's see. See if I can remember all of them. I'm going to try and not use a cheat sheet here. There was, well, I'm going to have to use a cheat sheet. There's no doubt about it. Well, of course, the main one is, of course, Willy the otter, not an otter, a weasel. Willy the weasel. That's it. And then there's a turtle. There's an ostrich, a siren, which is like a fairy. So what are we up to? Is that 4 already or 5? I don't know. Let's see. But there's a crocodile, an ostrich. I already said the ostrich. Gorilla. There's a gorilla. There's also this knight. That's actually like a dude. You know, like a knight, dude. Um, turtle. Okay. Anyways, there's lots of these animatronics, and they are really, really neat. And the turtle only speaks Spanish, which is kind of cool. Plus, it's subbed, so you can like read what he's saying. Kind of funny. Anyways, The movie has a good flow. Um, there's a nice little everything is paced really nicely. It is a horror movie, I will say that much, but it's kind of a comedy too. I mean, there is kind of an excessive amount of gore in some places, but it's really I wouldn't really classify it too much as a horror movie. Well, it's got some jump scares to it. I will say that. There is some gore, but like vague gore, like in blood. You don't actually see intestines or anything like that. I'd call it mild gore, not to be confused with Al Gore. But yeah, I would say there's some mild gore there, not to be confused with Gore Vidal. But anyways, um, yeah. Anyways, I figured that this would be something like Five Nights at Freddy's and stuff like that, but it was really kind of different. It really exceeded my expectations. Um, the main characters are really thought out, as I said before. The characters are developed really nice, and the ones that aren't basically die anyway, so it like doesn't matter. Oh, there's also a chameleon. I forgot about the chameleon. Is that 8? I think that's 8. But yeah, there are basically 8 animatronics, and so yeah, and it makes more sense as it goes along because there's backstory and stuff like that. But some people might say it's a little bit over the top plot wise, but I think it was delightfully good. And in some parts were delightfully cheesy too, which is good. Now, I will say a little bit. This is not exactly about the movie, but more about the franchise itself. Five Nights at Freddy's was basically created by I don't remember what his name was, to be honest, but it was this game creator who would make Christian games, but the character models he was using, everyone was complaining that they were very scary or something like that. So he basically went out and he made Five Nights at Freddy's, and now it's probably like $1 million franchise. When he got his start from just making Christian games. So yeah. Now if I'm not mistaken, I might be Five Nights at Freddy's. I think is based off of Chuck E. Cheese in the United States. Now, Grant, I think that I might have been to Chuck E. Cheese like maybe once or twice. Their mascot was a mouse, actually, which makes sense because it's called Chuck E. Cheese, and they were a pizza parlor. So that's another reason why I think Chuck E. Cheese and the pizza parlor from Five Nights at Freddy's are basically, supposed to be based off of each other. I think Chuck E. Cheese basically went out of business though, like completely before Five Nights at Freddy's came out because you don't really see those around anymore. But then again, the only one I knew of was like in either Peoria or Springfield in Illinois, anyways. And so yeah, again, that was basically all trivia, and that had nothing to do at all with the movie. I don't think you actually know what kind of establishment Willy's Wonderland is. Just that it has an arcade, um, and you're not sure exactly what they even sell, like in terms of food, like pizza or stuff like that. But anyways, all that aside, I just realized that I forgot to turn off Telegram chat, so I better wrap this up. Anyways, so I really enjoyed this movie. I thought the soundtrack was really awesome. It had some. You should check out Willy's Wonderland by Emoi, E-M-O-I. Awesome song. I've been listening to it nonstop since I watched it, since I saw the movie. And it was really a unique experience. It doesn't really follow the typical horror movie tropes, and it's really worth. I found it to be a refreshing watch. Anyways, with that being said, I think you should probably check it out if you like horror movies, and I do classify this as a horror movie because there are some scary things, but it's also kind of cheesy, and so that kind of nullifies the horror a little bit. But really, really good. I think Nicolas Cage gave an awesome performance in this. Anyways, so yeah, all in all, I've really enjoyed the movie, and that's just my opinion. Though you can either take my opinion or leave it. Either way is fine. And so yeah, If you like this content, then make sure you like and subscribe and ring that bell so you know when I upload. Also, if you have a movie that you think I should watch, then tell me about it down in the comments, and I will try and do a review of that when I get around to it. Anyways, let's see. I'm trying to think of where I am at in my outro. Okay. Anyways, also we have a Discord server, and that should be linked in the description below. As always, thanks for watching, everyone, and have a great day.